Hello friends, welcome to Hello English. My name is Rupam. In today's video, we will discuss about how audiobooks can help you to improve your English fluency and what are the benefits of listening to audiobooks. I will also share with you some great audiobooks which will help you to improve your English communication skills. So please watch this video till the end. And yes, if you like this video, please do subscribe. Let's begin with today's video. I told you in many videos that I studied in English medium school. But the problem was we never talked in English. We never spoke in English. Our friend circle, we are more connected with our local language. You can call it as Hindi, Nepali, Bengali, Assamese. So what happened in the process? That we lost the fluency in English. Initially, we never realized, we never felt the importance of English. But when I moved to a different place for my higher studies, there I realized the importance of English. How English can increase your value. How you get more friends just by talking in English. So when I enrolled for MBA in Manipal University, there I realized that I need to learn English in a better way. I need to concentrate on my spoken English so that I can talk to others in English also. And there are many times there was stage performance, some speech which we are supposed to deliver, some presentations. Everywhere English was important. So I thought I will upgrade myself. No matter what, in 3 months, I will try my best to get fluent in English. I started reading different books, especially grammar books, because I had in my mind that if I can read all the grammar rules, I will become fluent in English. Well, I studied for at least 2 to 3 months. Just the grammar rules. But that didn't help me. My fluency was far from me. And I started feeling very upset. I started searching for some people who can help me to improve my English, who can guide me. And luckily, I came across someone who told me that in order to become fluent in English, grammar rules are not so important. Yes, basic grammar is important so that you can speak English without any mistake. But you should not master the grammar rules, because what happens when you try to master the grammar rules, you get confused. So here comes the importance of English habits. English habits means who are not native English speaker. They are like you and me, where English is the second or the third language, but they can speak English much better. How? Only because of English habits. English habits includes reading, writing, speaking, all in English, where you surround yourself with the English environment. In this way, your English improves faster. And the most important part here is listening. So I got the idea that in order for me to become fluent, I have to listen more. I have to give more time to improve my listening skill. So my dear friends, in this video, I will tell you how listening helps to improve English communication skills and how English can help you to improve your thinking skill, thinking in English skill, how it can improve your knowledge, how you can gain more wisdom, all by listening. You may be thinking, well, grammar plays a very big role. Why this teacher is saying that grammar is not required? I have come across people, believe me, they know grammar from A to Z. However, they are not good English speaker. I also came across people who are not good in grammar, but they speak English so confidently. So, as I said, basic grammar is important, but it's not required that you master all the rules. Because in practical life, the situation is totally different. We don't need the bookish knowledge. we need some practical knowledge, which we will gain mainly by listening. Have you ever noticed, my dear friend, that when people go to gym or when they go for a walk or when they're cooking, they keep listening to something? Well, if you are not doing this, develop this habit. But a small change in this. Those who use their time just by listening anything random, don't do that. Rather, focus on English. Whenever you are putting on your headphone, doing something else, try to listen to some audiobooks. Listen to something which will help you to improve your English. That way you are using your time in the gym, plus you are using the same time in improving your English. I used to do that. During the days when I understood that listening plays a big role, most of the time I used to keep listening. Especially when I used to relax, I used to put on my headphone and listen to some audiobooks. So here comes the importance of audiobooks. Now you may be confused. What is audiobook? Let me tell you. It's very simple, Books which are converted into a medium where you can listen is an audiobook. You can use the internet, you can go to different apps, you will get audiobooks. The same book, instead of reading, you can just listen to that. That becomes the audiobook. Got it? So my dear friend, before we go to the next part, tell me, do you have the habit of listening to audiobooks? Comment and tell me, okay? I will wait for your reply. So when I started listening to audiobooks, it helped me in two ways. Firstly, to gain fluency. How fluency, you may ask me? Have you ever seen a kid? Just by listening, they grow up and they speak their mother tongue so fluently. Same like you and me. So, if you give more importance to listening, you become fluent in English. But you need to listen to English contents. Now, a problem may come. You may say, "Sir, I am unable to understand the accent." Well, in this case, listen to something which is of easy accent. Some accent which you are familiar with. Suppose you are from Russia. Listen to some Russian speaker who speak in English. In that way, it will be easy for you to understand the English. Suppose you are an Indian. Listen to some speaker from India who speaks English but in an Indian accent. It will be easy for you to understand as a beginner. Once you get a hang of it, then try to shift the accent from one to another to the higher one. Another thing why you are unable to understand the accent. Maybe the words and the pronunciation. The way they pronounce, you may get confused with that. So here is a technique what you can do. In order for you to understand the accent, you need to develop the habit of reading. Yes, this is a technique. I have made a video on reading, how to improve your reading, what all things are required to improve your English reading skill. This is the video. I will give the link in the description. You can check it out. So, to become a good listener, you need to take care of these things. Number one, you need to read daily. You need to develop the habit of watching videos. And also, speaking plays a big role. Now comes the time to tell you what to listen. Well, the first thing is audiobooks. You don't need books. Just listen to audiobooks. There are many great authors like Anthony Robbins, Tim Ferriss, spiritual gurus like Gaur Gopal Das, Sandeep Maheshwari. You can listen to them. They are great speakers and all of them have audiobooks. Some audiobooks like from Amazon you get Audible app or Storytel app. See, I will explain you. You can just log into Google and just type Storytel app. See, you come across so many things. Just try it out. Along with English, you come across so many different segments. Financial segment, communication development segment, relationship development segments, health related audios, sales training audios. You get so much of knowledge. Next, What you can listen is podcast. Podcast is a trend. You can just go to YouTube, type podcast, and you come across so many podcast channels. Also in Google, you can just type podcast channels. You will come across so many important channels, so many useful channels. There is one Google Podcast. Just log into Google and type Google Podcast. You can listen to any subject. Got it? Useful, right? Next, you can also log into Habit Matters. All great authors have their audiobook here. Finally, you can also log into AIR News. This is a great way where you will get so many resources, so many information. You can just type AIR News and you get the details. You can read whatever you want. So my dear friends, this is the video for today. In order to develop your English, it doesn't happen in 1 day or 2 days. It needs consistency. You need to be patient. You need to practice regularly. Be disciplined in life, because if you are disciplined, you will have a goal that I have to reach that goal in next 2-3 months time. I cannot waste my time. So just focus on what you want to achieve in life, because there is a great joy once you achieve what you love to get in life. So this is the video for today. If you have any question, you can ask me. Till the next video, thank you so much.